my name is Phillip Martin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. I'm guessing you like Doctor Who. This is a Doctor Who video. This is my third video. Actually, fourth if you count the title. So, my third video I'm putting out this week about this week's episode. Can you hear me? Which I always struggle to remember the title, and then I remember what's that? The awful Barbra Streisand movie Yentl, which had the theme tune. Papa, can you hear me? Oh God, I hate that movie so much. So that's how I remember it. But this is my third video talking about it. We're talking about actually, it's my third or my fourth? This is my fourth video. Oh my God, and we're only on Thursday. This is the gift that keeps on giving. So what? Oh, by the way, if you like Doctor Who, I'm giving away Doctor Who. This week we're giving away this one, Syl and the Devil Seeds of Arodor. They came out last year. It's a micro-budgeted production starring Nabil Shaban being completely Syl in it. If you like Syl, this one is for you. He's being very, very Sylish in it. Sophie Aldred's in it, Christopher Ryan, written by Phillip Martin, the guy who originated Syl. All you have to do to win it is subscribe to the channel and leave the hashtag marshmallows. I'm doing giveaways each week. We've got all kinds of good things we're going to be giving away. This one's probably going out. This is the complete third series. Probably been giving away the last week of Doctor Who's running, and then we got a ton of Doctor Who DVDs we're giving away. I found these. Yeah, I just found these going through a cupboard because they came out on Blu-ray, so I have them now. So we got Black Orchid. I should have given that away with the Syl one, but Green Death, fantastic story. I love Green Death. Fort of Doomsday. I really quite like that story. Not so much the Green Death and Visitation. Special edition, awesome. Also, a bit of Red Dwarf. Well, that's Back to Earth. It wasn't a very good one. And then when Better Call Saul comes back, I got Breaking Bad and Blu-ray and seasons 2 and 3 of that. Anyway, just stick around. You like stuff? I'll send you stuff. I got plenty of stuff to send you. Fine. So we're talking about. Can you hear me again? And we're talking specifically about the one of the least doctory bits in it at all, which was at the end when Graham opens his heart to the Doctor and seeks to her, goes to her for inspiration and aspiration and to fill him with hope, and the Doctor can't do it. This Doctor can't do it because this Doctor's freaking useless! And, it's so clear from the answer that of why she can't do it, how they don't understand what Doctor Who is, or what the character Doctor. This is probably why Chris Chibnall told Jodie Whittaker, don't bother going back and looking at old episodes of Doctor Who, because we're not doing that character anymore. This character is not the same character as any of the previous generations. Terrence Dicks, never be cruel, never be cowardly. Although I think David Tennant, these lines were probably written by Russell T Davies, said the reason that he chose the name the Doctor was because his raison d'etre, his life mission is to make people better, to raise people up to be the best person they can be. The Doctor is a hero. That's really the bottom line. The Doctor always has to be a hero, a heroic figure, and the production team does not understand that. So let's go through this article in Radio Times. Fine. Recent Doctor Who episode, Can You Hear Me, was praised by fans for its depiction of mental health. No, it wasn't. I mean, listen. I'm sure it was praised by some fans. A lot of fans were going, listen, a production team that has so little understanding and sensitivity shouldn't be dealing with things like mental health issues. And really, they're not a production team famed for being overly subtle with dealing with issues, rather than going in with a sledgehammer, riding a rhinoceros. Fine, so no one's praising you for anything. Shut up. I guess some people are. With Jodie Whittaker and her TARDIS team facing off against the nightmare-themed monsters, as more was revealed. Oh, this 2 pages jumped to me. As more was revealed about the past internal struggles of Yaz, Mandy Gill, and other characters. That was awful. That was so shoehorned in. I've seen every second of footage for this character. At no point did I ever think she was at one point suicidal 3 years earlier. Or how old is she supposed to be? Hasn't she been like a probation policeman for like 3 years? Okay, fine. However, the scene later in the episode had viewers more divided when the Dr. Whittaker, again, we got to say the Dr. Whittaker, found herself Unable to respond to her friend Graham, Bradley Walsh's worries about his cancer returning, is one of the nightmares he had, informing him that she was too socially awkward to offer words that might try and give him comfort. That's so horrible. While some fans felt the scene was in character for this bloody Doctor, but not in character for the Doctor, for the sometimes awkward alien Doctor, others were less impressed. Yes, I'm in that group. I'm in the less impressed group. Suggesting the scene jarred with the message of the episode. Yes, it did. And this particular Doctor's past behaviour. No, this is perfectly correct for this Doctor's past behaviour, because they play this Doctor as an idiot, and this was an idiotic thing for her to do. Even coming across as unkind and insensitive. Well, I said I think she's cruel and cowardly and unkind and insensitive. You know, I think she's displayed that before. That's one of the reasons I hate this era of Doctor Who. Some even contacted the BBC about the interaction, and now an official has arrived from the BBC Complaints Department following the contentious scene. Thank you for contacting us about Doctor Who. Can you hear me with your feedback? It wasn't a feedback, it was a complaint. Shut up with your corporate doublespeak bullcrap. With your feedback, that it was insensitive for the Doctor to dismiss Graham's cancer concerns. Yes, it was insensitive of the Doctor to dismiss Graham's cancer concerns. The BBC complaints response, for which the Radio Times has independently verified, said, "We never set out to upset our viewers." I actually think you do, quite frankly. You know, we had so many of the blue checkmark Twitter Taliban, which you're clearly making this show for, posted over and over again. I love your fanboy tears. I love you being so upset. Oh, you don't like it? Oh. Yeah, really? I think I actually think you do set out to upset viewers. I just don't think you set out to be held to account for upsetting viewers, which is what's happening right now. With what the show and this episode tackled some sensitive themes. Yes, I know you tackled sensitive themes, and you're not the people to be tackling it. The episode used dreams and nightmares to explore the inner lives of the companions. Yes, we know that! That's why we're complaining! Thanks to Zellen's nightmare powers. Oh my god, why do you have to make such a great villain sound so crap? Although, the evil wet willies of doom were not that scary, were they? Ryan, Yaz, and Graham were forced to confront their worst fears, many of which relate to the way travelling with the Doctor has changed their lives. Well, that's certainly one of my worst fears of how this Doctor has changed my life by taking Doctor Who away from me. When Graham opened up to the Doctor about his fears of his cancer returning, her response was never meant to be dismissive. The Doctor's friend was scared and was struggling to deal with the severity of the situation. Yes, and he was calling out to a hero to see if this hero could help me. Can this hero throw me a life, throw me a rope to save me from drowning in my anxieties and my depressions and my fears? That's what Graham wanted. And he didn't get that. The intention of the scene was to acknowledge how hard it can be to deal with conversations of this subject matter. When faced with these situations, people don't always have the right words to say at the right times, and can often lead to feelings of guilt. Yes, that's why we watch the show, because we want a hero. Doctor Who's supposed to be a hero who's supposed to inspire us to be better. We're not supposed to drag this Doctor down to the gutter level that we live in. Of course, Chibnall, that's what he figured he should have. I like the Doctor being relatable, relatable to us. But the Doctor should be on a higher level than us. Not this Doctor. This Doctor is an angry soccer mum who is just kind of annoying and stupid and ineffectual. By showing the Doctor struggling to find the right words, the intention was to sympathise with those who may have found themselves in a similar position. Basically, to take the Doctor and make her not into a hero. To make her Doctor to be as pathetic and useless as the people watching it. The message concluded, "We hope this has helped address your concerns." No, it's just pointed to the problem. The more greater problems we have. But please be assured your feedback has been raised with the program's executive producer. Yeah. I'm sure Chibnall really cares. I'm sure Chibnall really cares he's upset people. Yeah. Because that's as in character as Jodie Whittaker's doctor being able to find the right words to comfort Graham, which are zero chance whatsoever. Anyway, fourth video this week about this atrocious episode. Oh my god, I can't bear it. I've got to go into another episode, so it's only a few days away. Anyway, that's me for you. My name's Phillip Beck and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, subscribe, ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. Let me know what you think in the comments, and have yourself a fantastic day.